It wasn't long ago when it was reported that Tesla had outsold BMW in America. Well, now it's just outsold Audi in the entire world, and it's on track to surpass BMW and Mercedes this year. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. It's great to see you. Thank you for tuning in. Welcome to all the new subscribers. Welcome back, everyone else. And I say that very genuinely. There's about 9,000 new subscribers that have come in over the last few weeks. If you're new to the channel, there is about 3,000 videos we've done over the past 24 months. So I'll put some of the best of those in the description below. If you've got some time on your hands or you want some excitement or entertainment, check out some of those videos. Now, when I say excitement and entertainment, the truth is that whilst that is part of the channel, we do focus on trying to inform you as best as possible on what is going on in the automotive industry. That's not just Tesla. Yes, I do talk about Tesla a lot, but that's also BYD. That's other Chinese electric car brands and other brands. How brands are going in China, how brands are going in Europe, how brands are going when competing with the disruptors. Who are the disruptors? Well, obviously China is doing a lot of disruption, but so is Tesla. And that's why I focus on Tesla so much, because this is so important. We're seeing this point in history where one country, America really here, comes in and starts disrupting other places. Now, when we think of Tesla, we don't think of America, we don't think of California, but the truth is they are very much an American car brand, American-centric. They were until recently. For example, 11 of 12 countries that I track in Europe for vehicle sales, in 11 of 12 of them, over the first 3 months of this year, Tesla had the best-selling electric car. Audi, well, their EV sales weren't too bad, but they pale in comparison. Now, fortunately for Audi, they are on track. They're actually doing pretty well in comparison to BMW. BMW sold half as many EVs in the first quarter of this year in Germany versus Audi. Half as many. And BMW don't really believe in electrification, whereas Audi do. They want to be all EV in 2030, and I think they'll revise that to probably 2027. The Driven.io, an Australian electric website, says that Tesla has overtaken German carmaker Audi in global sales for the first time in Q1 of 2023, selling 422,875 cars to beat Audi's total of 415,000. Tesla outsold Audi by only 7,000 in the first quarter of this year. My question to you is, do you think Audi will ever regain that position in front of Tesla? Do you think there'll ever be a position where we'll be reporting saying, hey, whoa, look at this, Audi have overtaken Tesla in car sales? Now, it is true that Audi actually have more electric car models available right now. However, it's not about the number of models you have, is it? It's not really that relevant. What it's about is sales and production. Research from Schmidt Automotive shows that Audi has become the first German premium volume manufacturer to witness its global quarterly sales volumes fall behind Tesla. Schmidt Automotive says Tesla sales have benefited from sharp price cuts and rapidly scaling production rates at its Brandenburg factory in Germany. The German factory reached a production rate of 5,000 cars per week in March, up from 3,000 in December, after opening just over 12 months ago. Now, many people are saying that apparently Gigafactory Berlin is going to ramp up to around about 10,000 cars per week by the end of the year. Some people are saying more than that, based on some secret documents that have been unveiled, apparently. Now, I'll put a link in the description below to my video about the production. What people are saying here, that it's not really being talked about, but it sounds like at minimum, Tesla will be manufacturing 10,000 cars per week by the end of the year, or maybe in actually a bit closer to 6 months' time from the factory in Germany, meaning 520,000 electric cars coming from one factory. That's a lot of EVs. Compared to Audi, it's massive. Tesla's German factory is experiencing incredible growth, and that growth won't stop at 520,000. I mean, they're going for 1 million, and that gives Tesla a big heads up over Audi. Audi doesn't make enough electric cars worldwide to be making them at a low cost. Plus, they're using the MEB platform, and that's not a cheap platform. It's not a light platform either. With Tesla's staggering global production growth over the past 4 years, set to continue this year. The EV maker is on track to hit between 1.8 and 2 million car sales in 2023. That's up from 1.3 million in 2022. Now, I predict they're going to hit 2 million sales this year, and the Tesla Model Y will be the best-selling car in the world this year. That's just going to give Tesla a whole bunch of free marketing. So does things like this. Hey, you go in, pick up your Tesla, right? Drive it home. Your friend says, hey, I heard you got a new Tesla. What did you pay for that, mate? You say $39,500 US. And your friend says, what? I paid more than that for a gasoline-powered insert Subaru, Toyota, Honda, whatever old school car that has barely changed in 20 years. How much has it changed? Seriously, I mean, serious question. How much of those cars changed in 20 years? Not that much, very minimally. How much have the engines changed in 20 years? Performance. How much better is the performance? How much better is the efficiency? How much better is the software? How much better is the infotainment system? How much better is the ADAS? I mean, those things have all improved in those cars, but how much? Yeah, not that much. Your friend says, oh, you got a Tesla. I want to test drive that. Can I have a go? I've never driven an electric car before. He comes over, drives it. I can tell you now from driving EVs, the driving experience is vastly superior. Having no transmission is so much better than having a transmission. Anyone that claims otherwise is drunk. They're just crazy. A transmission is irritating. You drive an EV with no transmission, you get back in a gasoline-powered car with a transmission, you get the change gears. That is not a good experience. I just don't think that's a good experience. Now, yes, some people love changing gears, but you know how many manual stick shift transmission cars are sold worldwide now in the Western world? It's less than 5%. In other words, most people don't want to do that. The rate of production growth would see Tesla also race past BMW and Mercedes-Benz global sales numbers as early as Q4 this year. So yeah, there's a good chance BMW and Mercedes will still outsell Tesla this year for sales for the entire year, but they might not. The reality is here, BMW's EV sales are fairly underwhelming. So even though BMW led the trio of Mercedes-Benz, Audi, and BMW this year, BMW had the most sales, right? Just over 2 million. The reality is we're only hitting around 2 million sales for these brands. Tesla may just beat them, but BMW's EV production rate is slower. They're not selling as many EVs. People find the EVs very polarizing. A lot of people are saying they're ugly. I've seen that comment hundreds, if not thousands of times. So how well will they sell? How many are BMW making? No one really knows the true answer to that. We'll find out very soon. But I want to know what your thoughts are. Would this be historic? Would this be something that BMW, Mercedes, and Audi would be scared about? Do you think that they'll be saying to themselves, hey, look at Tesla, we better keep an eye on them. No, boss, we can't, something we can do. I mean, ramp EV production up, Johnson. We can't, it's already ramped full. Well, what do they do? I mean, realistically, what can BMW, Audi, and Mercedes do to stop this threat from Tesla? I don't think there's much they can do. But I do like where Audi is heading. And Mercedes. Audi and Mercedes said they'll be EV only in 2030. It's BMW here that is the real concern. Thank you for watching. Let me know your thoughts in the comments.